It's cruel. I feel like in a society where these kids are now, when there's so much peer pressure and there's so much bullying and shaming.
You're in line for lunch, you get your food, and then when you get in front of the line, you're told you can't afford it. And then your plate is dumped in front of you.
This recently happened in a Minnesota school, sparking outrage among parents and lawmakers. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz looks into the so-called phenomenon lunch shaming and the latest actions against it.
Jill Haggerty learned about lunch shaming from her children, who saw it happen at their Stewartville, Minnesota school.
If the children have a balance of -1 cent or below, that the cashier has a spatula and they scoop the food off of their tray, dump it into a bucket that is between their legs, and they place a sandwich on their plate.
Lunch shaming is quickly gaining notoriety, and earlier reports by KTTC and KARE 11 prompted the public schools to quickly amend its policy. A survey up on the website says the school's reviewing its procedures to ensure all students are treated with dignity and respect regarding school lunches. But legislator Sarah Anderson says it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Because of the law change in 2014, it should have made it clear to them that they shouldn't be doing any of this branding. You can't put a sticker on a child, that you can't pull their tray. And so for a school district to say that they were unaware, I think is a little lack of them doing their due diligence.
She says what happened in Stewartville was unlawful.
Honestly, it's really kind of shocking to me, considering the work that was done in this, that we actually have to outline this for folks that they don't understand what demeaning and stigmatizing children.
Meanwhile, another Minnesota school in Hawley says it doesn't do that.
Some bring from home, that's their choice, but any student that goes through our lunch line will have that lunch regardless of what their account balance is.
But Principal Ellingson says with tight school budgets and limited funds, he's not surprised to see schools go after children if parents don't pay up.
I think there's some frustrations built up probably with if you've gone the right channels and have contacted the parents and maybe you get an attitude of, well, it's your job to do it. There can be some frustrations and you do something that probably shouldn't do, in my opinion.
The issue prompted another Stewartville mother to create a GoFundMe page to raise school lunch money that's already raised nearly $10,000. And a quick glance at some 80 similar GoFundMe pages around the country show this issue is not just in Minnesota. But parents like Haggerty say it's causing a bigger problem for students.
Some of them now are to the point where they don't even go up and eat. They don't go through because they're embarrassed, because they don't know what their lunch account is at.
Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And to find the GoFundMe page, head over to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story.